introduction then. It's Mr. Danny J.
Evening. I mean, it's so nice to see people looking at me so interestedly, and they've paid. So, are we all having a good time? What's that like? I mean, I don't really know. I mean, I'm here following some advice to get myself out there. Well, I say some advice, it was a woman Ann Summers shouted at me to get me to leave. But it's good advice because, you know, I believe I've got a good sense of humour. I can make any woman laugh. Normally just by asking if they want to go out for a drink, but it seems to work. But despite this, I genuinely believe myself to be a good catch. I mean, I own my own property. Admittedly, it's a shed, but it's got an awning. It's not meant to have an awning, but I was never very good with instructions. I mean, I'm a good cook. You name it: southern fried chicken, tikka masala, chow mein. Any of the pot noodles, I'm your man. It's just superb. Apart from that, I enjoy watching films. Obviously, I can't go to the cinema because, you know, you go to the cinema as a single bloke, you get funny looks. Well, apart from this one cinema in Soho where they actively encouraged it. But they weren't showing you normal film, they were cheap budget remakes. But that being said, Bonk to the Future, some of the plot twists in that were amazing. And the ending of Jurassic Park, I didn't see coming. But the one complaint about the cinema was the popcorn. It was far too salty and soggy for my liking. I like animals. I like small animals. I used to have, you know, small animals, but the problem with them, they kept, you know, breaking out and escaping. And whilst at the time it did make me quite sad, even I have to admit it's fairly impressive for a goldfish. So it didn't work. That didn't work out for me. So I thought, you know, I'd go for a bigger dog because, you know, you can take them out for walks, you can meet people. So I went to my local dog rescue centre. But when I went there, it was bizarre. There was rows and rows and rows of St Bernards with little whiskey barrels on it. Turns out that I'd gone to a rescue dog centre, not a dog rescue centre. So I went to the right one and I ended up with this wonderful collie cross called Ben. Now he's all collie and he's very cross. He's an antisocial dog. I mean, you know, it's just cyclists. He doesn't really like cyclists or people who look like cyclists or people in general. I have to be honest. So just because of this very reason, I have to take him for a walk of a night time. And whilst you do meet people of a night time in the park, they're not the kind of people you want to form a long-term relationship with. So, but apart from small animals, I actively enjoy shopping. Well, I say I actively enjoy shopping. I like strangers coming up to me and asking me if they can help me. I had a 4-hour conversation with Tiffany in Dixon's before I had to admit I had no money. But then I had a very short conversation with the manager and an even shorter conversation with the security staff. But you know, this isn't all I'm doing to get myself out there. You know, I've tried various things. I tried speed dating, and I have to say, quite a few women put my name down, albeit it was a petition. And I can't do it for another 34 years. You know, I tried. I recommended to me. I tried internet dating. Now, my initial biggest problem with internet dating, try as I might, I just don't find computers attractive. So, but that being said, you know, I thought I'd try it, and I joined up to Match.com. You've seen the adverts. And incidentally, just a pointer for anybody who has seen the adverts. Apparently, it's actually illegal to sellotape yourself to women, so you can't get away with that. Well, I say I joined Match.com. Unfortunately, you know, I'm not that computer savvy. I ended up joining ColourMatch.com, and although I didn't get many dates, if I'm going to be resprayed, apparently I'm a 99% match for Pal Given. So that's always how you do it. So no, but to be fair, you know, the internet is a wonderful tool. I did meet the woman of my dreams on the internet. Well, I say the woman of my dreams, it did turn out to be a 50-year-old trucker called Les, but I'd already paid the train fare, so we had a smashing evening. So, but at the end of the day, sadly, there was an email waiting for me. But the good thing to know, it wasn't me, it was him. So that's but that didn't work out for me. So another suggestion, somebody suggested night school, night classes. You can go and meet people there, make friends and all that. So I thought, I'd go for it. So I didn't know what to start off with. So I thought, language. I thought I'd go for French because that's the language of love. It's a very, very passionate language. Almost too passionate. I must admit, I did get carried away in the moment. But Mrs. Prendergast isn't going to press charges. So neither Mrs. Lovell or Mr. Jones, in fact. But that didn't work out for me. So at the end of the day, the next one I thought I'd try to do some. I'd take some sign language classes. But I can't talk about that, obviously. Well, thank you very much. That's been me, Danny Banks. Now, if anybody wants to see me afterwards, then please do, I beg of you. I've got twiglets, so